What is up, guys? King Crisis here. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Now, before we start this video, Naruto is going to be half hyuga, common sense. Minato is going to be a hyuga, also common sense, because as we know, we don't know anything about the Namikaze clan. Therefore, we can realistically do whatever it is we want with Minato, unless we're going to do a 50-50, what if like half Senju, half Uchiha, or half Senju, half hyuga. That's the only way we can really mess with Kushina, if I'm being honest, because Kushina is an Uzumaki and we know a lot about the Uzumaki clan, so I feel like there's no point in ever tampering with Kushina when we're doing a what if, specifically these type of videos. But I am focusing on this video, and this isn't going to be the same as every other ordinary hyuga what if, okay? I'm going to make it different because number one, I'm me. Number two, I got some really good ideas for this. So anyways, without further ado, we start the story off in a council meeting. Minato is dead. Naruto is his son. Naruto's of my blood, or the elder Hyugas would say. Therefore, Naruto belongs to us. You outcasted Minato because of his differences. Because Minato was born with a genetic disorder that made his hair blonde. Because of that, you couldn't stand Minato. It was different. He acted different from all the other Hyugas. You imbued him with the curse mark because of who he was. Because he was not like the rest of you. Because he was so different. And if we're being honest, all of you are just the same. Why would we give you his son? Naruto, from what we've seen, probably doesn't even have to be Byakugan. He's a half-breed. Hybrid. He's a human. That's not what I mean. Anyone who's half of any other clan, Byakugans aren't usually shown 24/7. But they're also slightly weaker. But since Naruto's an Uzumaki, his Byakugan may be even stronger than our basic one. Which is why we're here. Naruto's the son of the 4th Hokage, the yellow flash of the leaf. The man's so powerful he could affect the chakra points of a damn-tailed beast. Which is why we're here. We're taking in Naruto. This really shouldn't be up for discussion. And what if you were to turn Naruto against us? Firstly, why would we turn Naruto against his home, which is our home, which will cause him to probably destroy our home? Think about it. Fine. Any suspicious activity were to go on, and we were to feel like at any moment that Naruto needs to be taken, it will be taken away from you. Hiruzen and Danzo would both say, "Are we in agreement?" They would nod. Let's now a time skip. Naruto is seen standing before a very tall and strong Hyuga. He points his hand forward, but then Naruto will stop. "Sir, I have a question." "Yeah, how come we don't just cut chakra points?" "What?" "I mean, we usually strike and like temporarily dismantle or temporarily affect our opponent's chakra points, but why we never just cut them? You know, with a sword, kunai, ninja star, you know, shuriken, like permanently affect their chakra points." "Well, we could, and there was a couple Hyugas who did, but the gentle fist is usually a Hyuga's fighting style. Normally when a Hyuga go against his fighting style, they're shunned. Okay, so how about we make a new fighting style?" The 4th Hokage did that, and you go through history class enough as it is. You know how the Hyuga clan felt about him. Yes, they hated him. The 4th Hokage was viewed as a disgrace to the Hyuga clan, even though he saved the village from many lives and was one of the most the most powerful man in the village. "Our clan is unique," he said. "With power like that, and with your power, your potential and your Byakugan is the strongest in the village," which is crazy because people like Neji, Hiashi, and the royal family have nothing on your Byakugan. Yours is just far stronger than even your whole family, and it just so happens that your cousins are weaker. Neji, Hinata, and Himawari, correct? Yes, Himawari is powerful, Neji is powerful, but your Byakugan surpasses theirs. You're a hybrid, by the way. You're half Uzumaki. You shouldn't be this strong, but you are, which does nothing more than make me prouder, the man would say. But if you want to invent this fighting style, I won't judge you. We time skip many years. After this time skip, Naruto's now 10 years old. Naruto practices fighting style pretty often, but he also did it in secret, away from other Hyugas. The only person who was aware of him inventing his fighting style was his master, whose name is going to be, I'd say, that'd be kind of funny. I'm not going to do that. Hanzo Hyuga. His name was Hanzo. And Hanzo never refused to allow Naruto to do so. He also ended up secretly teaching Naruto his infinity because Hyugas don't often use basic jutsus. They normally mostly use the Hyuga fighting style, but you see Naruto wants to be different. So, he secretly learned his infinity was wind style. So, in secret he began to do that as well. Often though, the Hyugas viewed Naruto as amazing, and by the time Naruto was 10 years old, he finally revealed his fighting style to the elders. So Naruto proposed a meeting, and because Naruto's Jinchuriki and Naruto was being trained by many people, and then during his free time he was, by the way y'all, Naruto's Jinchuriki, right? So he's trained ever since he was 8 years old on how to harness the Nine Tails power. Okay, so every day for about 5 hours, he practiced on harnessing the Nine Tails power, and another 2 hours he would practice his calm blade, the calm blade. And another hour and 30 minutes later, he would practice the gentle fist. Simple? Alright, simple. Which is him, he is practicing for like 90% of the day, every single day. But what Naruto learned is, he could just make shadow clones, make said shadow clones go to sleep, and then after he's done training with one of his events, he will immediately poof the shadow clone, and for some reason, and this is some bullshit, but for some reason, every time the shadow clones poof, it's like Naruto is now replenished with energy. It's like he went to sleep even though he didn't go to sleep. He even gets his chakra levels back, because as you know, shadow clones share experience, therefore that this experience of sleep went to Naruto. So yeah, Naruto is pretty good at abusing what he's good at. But anyways, he proposes to the council as he walks inside and shows them a blade. The council will look at him. Well, what is that? You plan to sell it? No, I plan to show you something. He points towards a Hyuga man. This man's name is Hamura Hyuga, one of the most powerful Hyugas in the village. Hamura, step down. Hamura will look at Naruto confused, and then he would step down. What is it? Fight me. And if I'm able to defeat you with the use of this blade, you will honor my wishes. Hamura will look at Naruto and say, and if you don't, trust me, I will. As Naruto would draw his blade, and Hamura would do the same. Well, he wouldn't, but Hamura would get into a fighting stance. As Naruto ran towards Hamura, and Hamura immediately expected Naruto to cut him, but surprisingly, Naruto didn't, but he ended up striking Hamura with his blade. Hamura looked at Naruto confused, because Naruto actually slashed his neck, but Hamura isn't cut. There isn't any blood on him, and Naruto didn't taunt. You really just tried that, didn't you? But you didn't affect me at all. Naruto then would smirk before rushing forward and thrusting his blade forward. The blade ends up actually making direct contact with Hamura, and he actually ends up slashing his chakra point. Of course, Hamura didn't notice it, but those who was watching with their Byakugan activated immediately spotted it. What the hell? As Hamura goes in for a punch, Naruto would dodge and immediately parry by slashing his arm. This time around though, the cut was genuine, but it wasn't a deep cut like they were expecting. Instead, it was a slim and slight slash. But the force that Naruto moved it looked like he was going to slice his arm clean off, but he didn't. It seems the more and more Naruto fight, the more and more this flow is revealed. He's striking fast, and he's striking very ruthlessly, but each time his attacks land, they land like they were smooth. The Hyugas watching begin to notice Naruto is straight up dismantling Hamura's chakra points. Like his entire chakra network, not even his points. You see, with Naruto's fighting style, he doesn't even need to exactly attack a point. Naruto can just, what the fuck? Naruto can just strike this chakra network itself. Yes, he's broken. As he begins to do so, The man slowly but surely then the fight begins to lose access to chakra. Now Naruto's attacks are a lot more powerful than a basic gentle fist fighting style, because when doing so, it takes this a lot longer to heal than it does a simple chakra point disruption. So as Naruto begins to swipe more and more and more, Naruto's blade begins to be covered in a blue aura. Naruto would say, I base this off the rotation. Naruto then would rush forward with his blade and begins to spin violently. Literally, like he's spinning mid-air with his blade pointed forward, and proceeds to land a strike onto Hamura, hitting him directly in his chest. Hamura is sent flying. He's not only cut this time around, but he's like cut deep and badly. Whatever he slammed against the wall and knocked completely unconscious. I didn't kill him, I held back. What was that? They would ask. I call it the calm blade. The technique that I've been working on for the past I think like 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years you practice a fighting style. When you first striked him, you didn't even cut him. What did you do? I synchronized him. I activated it. You what? Naruto then proceeds to point forward, where there he shows them a seal written on the blade. It's a very thin seal, and a seal that is almost completely invisible. With the uses in combination with my Byakugan and this seal, which I invented, once I slash my opponent with it, this seal is immediately engraved onto them. But the seal is so small that only a Byakugan can see it. Once this seal is activated, it allows my blade to instantly, how do I say this? Flow in. It allows my blade to disrupt with their chakra. So you don't even have to actually physically cut them. No. But it is better that way. So not only does it... Wait a minute. Does this work on anyone? Well, yeah, simply if the blade makes contact with your neck, it's gonna work. So this has to be on your neck. It has to be on your neck or else the technique would not be successful. So, in other words, that's a fatal flaw. Not exactly, Naruto would say. As Naruto will grab out 2 kunais from his pocket. Well, there he would say, I'm able to do the same thing with these. The difference is, though, I don't have to land it on the neck. I can land it on any chakra point, as long as these specific kunais hit that chakra point. But then you're only just using kunais for it. Are you able to get them back? No, I don't know how to get them back. I can't just take the kunais back. I have to actually take them out of the person. But then, once this happens, I'm able to use the calm blade with the kunais. Interesting. How many of your materials have this seal? All of them. Good. So you can take all of your shit, and you can get the hell out. Whoa. One the Hyuga would say. Let us not forget who Naruto is. If we kick Naruto out, if we shun Naruto, he may turn his back on the Hyuga. And then what will happen to us if he turns his back on the Hyuga and just so happens to be angry? When he gets older, he may slaughter us all. Or maybe you're being paranoid, Hiashi would say. Maybe the brat needs to learn his place. Firstly, cuz, Naruto would say, I don't need to do anything. Maybe you should listen. What did you say to me? Maybe you should listen and try changing things a bit. Don't be too old school with everything. Your fighting style is pathetic. I'm pretty sure I can defeat you. Hiashi's facial expression become a lot more serious. He was grin. As Hiashi would step down, lift up his hand and point it forward. Then try it. Naruto would immediately boom forward towards Hiashi and immediately go in for a slash at his neck, which Hiashi proceeds to dodge and immediately grab Naruto by the back of his shirt and sling him around the ground with ease. Naruto ends up immediately getting upwards and throwing his sword forward. His sword goes flying in towards Hiashi. Hiashi would dodge and catch the sword. He'll hold the sword and begins to spin it and immediately rush forward towards Naruto. Now, Hiashi isn't planning on using Naruto's fighting style. He's planning on stabbing Naruto in the stomach to teach him a lesson. But Naruto sees this coming and proceeds to immediately unsheath one of his kunais, jump upwards, and slash Hiashi in the throat. Hiashi is confused as the cut is deep on his neck. As Hiashi then proceeds to flow chakra into his neck and heal himself. First off, awesome. Naruto thinks, secondly, I did not mean to cut you that deep. Hiashi will look at Naruto with just a death glare. I'll kill you. Maybe you will. Naruto was like, bye. Kill me if you can't breathe, Naruto would say. As Hiashi would get upwards, and Naruto would literally like snatch his sword from him, and he proceeds to pour the blood from the kunai onto Naruto's sword. Hiashi looks confused as Naruto then activates his Byakugan. Perfect. Hiashi comes directly in towards Naruto. Naruto says one thrust, as he immediately like thrusts his blade and hits one of Hiashi's chakra points. Naruto says 2 thrusts, 4 thrusts, 26 thrusts. As Naruto then starts striking at blinding speeds, thrusting his blade forward over and over and over again, until Hiashi just straight up elbows Naruto's blade and snaps it in half. Naruto then grabs the blade and proceeds to sling it back forward. Hiyashi's confused, like he just broke it. He's holding the blade part of it as he jumps backwards and he sees Naruto running towards him. Hiashi didn't have enough of the game, so proceeds to immediately use rotation and throw Naruto off of him. As Naruto's thrown off him, mind you, just a 10-year-old Naruto going in against Hiashi. Naruto then would look at him. You know how much this sword cost? No, I stole it. It was free, but that isn't the point. Naruto would say, I don't have to have one specifically made for me. As Naruto then proceeds to point his hand forward. Fine. He gets into a fighting stance where he will run in towards Hiashi, and a battle will commence in between the two. To put it simply, in the end, Naruto ends up losing. But it also did get the recognition from the elders. The fighting style that Naruto came up with was interesting, but it had to be put to a vote, whether or not Naruto would be legally allowed to use it within the Hyuga compound. After the battle was over with, Hiashi slapped the curse mark onto Naruto. The issue is, though, Kurama. When a curse mark was in place onto Naruto, who was unconscious, usually anytime Naruto's unconscious, he goes into his mindscape, where Kurama technically is, but Naruto knows it. It's his mind, he has complete control here, and even if Kurama has a problem, what is he gonna do? So Naruto entered his mindscape and walked towards Kurama. Can you burn that thing off of us? Us? Kurama would say, yeah, us. What do you mean, us? There is no us. Just because it's on your body doesn't mean it's on me. Are you or are you not in my body? Pause. Yes, I'm in your body, but that isn't how this works. Okay, then explain it. Kurama then gives a detailed explanation on it, and Naruto's like, I did not mean it, literally. Remove it. Kurama's like, why? Okay. Naruto will snap his fingers as appearing right in front of Kurama will be, well, Madara, Uchiha. Because there are indeed picture and descriptions of Madara, but as you know, bullshit reasons, and plus Obito could just claim to be Madara. But anyways, there's just pictures, and Kurama just straight up screeches, and immediately tries to attack Madara, and Naruto just laughs before walking away. In case you're wondering why he did that, it's Naruto's head, y'all. He has complete control there. If I'm being honest, I never understood why Naruto actually didn't just use his imagination in there, but it's whatever. But Naruto did do this time around, and Kurama has to, deal with that bullshit. After a minute, Kurama does get tired of it and just burns away the curse mark. Now when Naruto wakes up, he wakes up and sees Hiashi in his room. You did good. You're powerful. But know this. I need you to still act like a Hyuga. To still fight like a Hyuga, even if it's only sometime. And here's another thing. Hiashi throws him a blade, which Naruto catches. The blade has a green circle around it, with the yin and yang symbol inside of it. And all around the blade is the same exact seal that Naruto made on his other blade. What? Wait, you guys... Yeah, they approved of it. He walked towards him. He actually placed his arm on Naruto. I want to personally train you from here on out. Why is that? His sensei died a couple nights ago. What? Naruto said he was murdered. He tried to fend off against Itachi Uchiha after joining Yambu. Itachi killed him immediately. Wait, why would Itachi do such a thing? Isn't Itachi one of the most powerful Anbu in the village? That's a lot that happened in the past 3 days. 3 days? Naruto said. I've been out for 3 days. Yes. We'll time skip now to the start of the original. Wait, what the fuck? I said Naruto was 10 when this happened. Fuck it, we just gonna say it happened later because, Naruto's in the hands of the Hyuga and they were actually preparing for a war or a battle against the Hyuga, so we just gonna say it happened 4 years. Anyway, Taicho does kill him though, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, back on to what I was saying. How long is this video? 20-some minutes? That's it? Goddamn. I could be recording for an hour. But Naruto just heads back. You know, he gets up, and the next 2 years he trains with Hiashi. Now, y'all, I'm not really good at doing the hyuga style with it, which is why I actually incorporated the blade fighting style into this. But I am going to make some really cool adjustments to how Naruto's going to fight. Like I said, I'm going to make it different. I'm about... almost said my name. Anyways. Now, because... to start. Anyways, you see Naruto in the middle of the ring, staring at Sasuke. Naruto. How about today? I kick your ass again. Naruto would tilt his head again. Sasuke, we were 4 years old. Get over your one win. Naruto would say as he gets into the gentle fist fighting style. Sasuke would run in towards Naruto, but there Naruto would just straight up just block Sasuke by not only dodging but also blocking with the palm of his hand and hitting one of the coolest moves you could possibly imagine, where there he twists his own hand around Sasuke's wrist and then proceeds to lift up his arm, and then he held him up, and with his other hand he chin strikes him, like hitting him with the palm of his hand directly in his chin and throwing Sasuke back. Sasuke then holds his chin in pain for a split moment as Naruto ran in towards him and immediately chakra striked him, striking him in a chakra point and throwing Sasuke back. Naruto then would laugh as he clapped his hands. See? You're not that weak. Well, that's a lie. You're not that strong. As Naruto proceeds to strike him with a Gale Palm. Hitting him with 2 more Gale Palms in a row, Sasuke is thrown back. This for Naruto to slide forward and proceeds to hit him with a mean uppercut. While there, Sasuke is hanging mid-air, Naruto gets up at really high speeds and says, out loud, 16 palms. Like, he strikes Sasuke 16 times that fucking fast. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not finna double it. So 2 palms, 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms, 64. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So I'm just gonna straight up be saying numbers, okay? I'm letting y'all know that now. I'm not actually doing it. Like, y'all can imagine Neji saying in the background. I might actually put him saying it in the background anytime I'm finna make him do that. But like, I'm being real with y'all. I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, back onto the video. After striking Sasuke multiple times, Sasuke will look at Naruto with an angered facial expression. He'll jump backwards and weave hand signs for the fireball jutsu. And as this happens, Naruto gets into a strange stance. There he yells out, rotation! And immediately Naruto proceeds to rotate at high speeds. And Sasuke's fireball is just pretty much immediately taken out of the picture. Like, it actually gets caught in the rotation and creates a flaming rotation for a moment, as in Naruto throws his arms outward and the rotation is dispersed along with the fireball. Sasuke looked at him with an annoyed facial expression. He would run in towards Naruto. Mind y'all, this has only been 2 years later since the Uchiha Massacre, so this version of Sasuke is way more unstable. Actually, yeah, he's way more unstable than when he would have been in canon, because he's still dealing with the grief of over 1,000 some people. So Naruto ended up blocking his strike, grabbing Sasuke by the neck and headbutting him. Sasuke falls clean onto the ground and Naruto just laughs. Pathetic. Well, I guess all you Uchiha were. Mind you, Naruto's gonna have a much more ruthless and violent and pretty dark personality. Like, Naruto's gonna be mean as shit. Okay, because you just think about it, Neji's mean and like 99% of the Hyuga males are very mean people. I think about it, the only nice Hyugas are the females, which is crazy because we do only know 2 males and 2 females, but that ain't the point. The point is the males are usually pretty mean people, and so Naruto changed them. Yeah, this time around that ain't really gonna happen. Sure, it's gonna slightly happen, but it's not really gonna happen. So Naruto proceeds to pick up Sasuke and hit him with a chakra point, like point blank range. Now I forgot to mention something. During this time period, Naruto did, like during the time skip, he did actually convince Hinata to train. And if Hinata agreed to train, Naruto will find her the best lover in the world. In case you guys are wondering why Hinata doesn't have a crush on Naruto in his timeline, guess what? Guess what? He's her fucking cousin. Piece that together. Anyways, I did that because I just know somebody is going to say something in the comment section and it has to be said. They are kin. They are related. They're not going to be lovers. I am sorry if you guys want a weird incest story. It ain't happening with me. Too bad, too sad, cry about it. I don't care. Anyways, with that, Naruto proceeds to go on with his daily life after obliterating Sasuke, and he ends up listening into Mizuki trick a student into stealing the sacred scroll. After listening to Mizuki say this, Naruto's like, am I gonna let him do that? Nah, I ain't gonna let him do that. So Naruto just waits later on that night, and Naruto actually brought his sword with him. I forgot to mention something. After a while, Naruto actually went to the Hokage and asked for any type of seal that involved fixing and or teleporting a blade back to him. Hiruzen recommended two things. Number one, the Flying Thunder God technique, which is a sacred jutsu of the Leaf Village, and it's very, very dangerous the way Naruto is trying to use it, because Naruto is trying to teleport an item instead of a person. He doesn't know if this will work correctly, because if he does it incorrectly, he will literally teleport the blade inside of his hand, or teleport the blade inside of him. But the point is, if he can get it right, he can do it. Also, if he can get it like this, he could do it the normal way, which may or may not make him do. Also, please comment down below some ideas, like some hyuga based ideas, aside from the twin lion fist in rotation, because I kind of already made him do that. I also already made him have an offensive version of the rotation. But if you guys want, you guys can come up with any ideas down below. You guys can also make ideas. I don't really care. I will listen to all of them. Well, most of them. So, yeah. Anyways, Naruto watches from a tree branch as Mizuki tricks a kid into stealing the sacred scroll. After he tricks said kid, Naruto would land. After Mizuki shows up, Naruto then would appear right where the kid was standing. He snatches the sacred scroll from him like, hey, Leduc, do this for me. Go home. And he's like, what? If I do this, I'll pass. No you won't. He sets you up. As Mizuki ends up saying, Naruto is a Naruto Hyuga. What are you doing here? Doing the right thing. Mizuki, I suggest you stand down now. And Naruto proceeds to draw his blade, or I'll take you out. Mizuki will look at Naruto. A Hyuga with a blade? How am I supposed to be afraid of that? Your clan aren't supposed to use weaponry like that. As he then would throw his shuriken towards Naruto, Naruto proceeds to just slightly influence his blade with wind chakra, slightly, and sliced it right through his shuriken. What did the kid's like, wait, Mizuki sensei, what are you? Naruto's like, go home! Damn! Go home! Go! The kid is forced to go home, he leaves. So after leaving, Naruto proceeds to immediately run forward towards Mizuki. Mizuki sees Naruto coming forward as Mizuki would immediately run towards Naruto. Naruto then will duck and slash Mizuki's neck. As you guys know, this synchronizes and activates Naruto's technique. Once this happens, Naruto immediately activates his Byakugan and will turn and look at Mizuki. Mizuki will look at him. The fuck was that? This, as Naruto then appears right in front of him at blinding speeds and proceeds to slash his chakra system. Specifically, he slashes the main point, which Naruto over their 2 years figured out ways to instantly cut off body parts from chakra. Which is why the calm blade technique, it's gonna be so OP. Because Naruto, what the hell? Naruto can just straight up cut off a source of chakra from your body. So after slashing and turning off all the chakra in Mizuki's right arm, Naruto then will walk towards him and just place a foot on his face. On his arm, because without the chakra in his arm, Mizuki's arm is straight up dead. His arm and only his arm is dead. It's a dead organ. Naruto then grabs his blade and slashes it clean off, which causes Mizuki to scream out in pain. I was trained by some of the most brutal people alive. As Naruto then lifts up Mizuki chin, as in Naruto will weave hand signs with one hand and the Shadow Clone would form. The Shadow Clone will pick him up, where the clone will weave hand signs again. Both of them then will pick Mizuki up. As Naruto says, hold him still. Naruto then lifts up the palm of his hand, as in seals begins to form on his fingertips, combining Uzumaki and Hyuga lineage. Be gone, Naruto would say, as he slams his hands onto Mizuki's chest, and suddenly appearing would be 5 chakra points, directly in the center of Mizuki's chest. And what Naruto did is, he not only moved his chakra points, with the usage of seals, he also used it to where his chakra points only exist there, which means those are the only places where chakra can flow, which is directly on his heart, so he can stay alive. Meaning that the rest of Mizuki's body has not only become paralyzed and basically dead, he also can no longer perform jutsu or have any access to actual chakra whatsoever. Naruto literally turned him into nothing. And the only way for this to be reversed is if someone is a genius in the use of seals. Therefore, Orochimaru or Jiraiya are the only other people that can actually reverse this. Or Naruto himself, who can just turn it off. With this, you look at Naruto, who turn around and walk away. I'll let those guys take you away. As Naruto points behind him and a bunch of Appa were there. With this is only going to be the end of part 1. I tried my hardest to make this one different, as you guys can tell, because I actually gave him different techniques and abilities, but I do want you to know, do you guys like the calm blade technique, or do you guys want me to change it, alter it, and give it new abilities, indoor techniques? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the original Naruto was more or less an experiment. I don't know if it's going to get another part. Hell, it might. It all just depends on my mindset, but it might get another part. And if it do, comment down below if you guys want that other part to just be the movie. Because if you want it to just be the movie, I will just post it, combine the other part with it, make it a movie, and get it over with. Because it only got 120 views, which was not what I wanted. I wanted it to get more views than that. I wanted it to actually be a successful way, but it was not. The same thing applies with what if Naruto had All for One. It was not successful. It actually kind of hurt me a little bit. But let me know what you guys think about the comments. Like, you know, but this video right here is gonna have a view goal. The view goal is gonna be 300 views. The like goal is gonna be 25. Simple numbers, and I only want 300 views. Okay, if it doesn't get 300 views, I will not continue it. I will not. Like, I absolutely will not. I would just straight up just stop. So please, for the love of God, get some good views. I changed my whole thumbnail style for this. Anyways, I'm out. Every time I say I'm out, the video never ends on time. Literally, never ends on. Oh my.